Bueno amigos, como aquí pueden ver que ya el iPhone 4 se ha eliminado, aquí son los dispositivos que están actualmente para iOS 8. Empezamos con este video y espero les guste.
Now in iOS 8, we've refined Notification Center. But what I really love are our new interactive notifications. So now, if you get a message like this, just pull down.
Ustedes van a poder mandar el mensaje y enviarlo desde afuera de una aplicación, como ven aquí.
And this works for all kinds of notifications. If you get a calendar event, for instance, just pull down and respond. And it works on the lock screen. So you can just swipe across on the lock screen, you get those action buttons. Of course, I'm going to use the device. If I'm in here maybe playing some music here on iTunes Radio, I might get a notification. And if I do get a notification, I can just swipe down on it too. So here's one.
Como les decía, que aquí podrás mandar tu mensaje desde afuera a cualquier aplicación y así mismo con Facebook también. Y cuando te llegue la notificación te va a dar la opción de comentar y darle like. Ese es un buen dato de esto. Se elimina un tweet. Aquí en la multitarea se agrega varios contactos a nuestra multitarea y ver tus llamadas, tu FaceTime y tu mensajería. Es una opción y se vería muy mal también al momento porque si no tienes fotos de los contactos se vería muy feo, ¿no?
With those same things we showed you in Yosemite, with Spotlight suggestions, you can get it so much more. You can search for apps and find matches of apps that you don't yet have on the App Store. You can search for points of interest and get Wikipedia entries and directions. You can search for news, search for restaurants, songs, not just in your own library, but also on iTunes. And when you search for a movie, you can get results both for theaters nearby, as well as content available for. Prior to iPhone, this was the state of the art in smartphone typing. But iPhone changed all of that with the introduction of touch, and we've been able to do so much more, like access to special characters or alternate character sets. Special key, you just hold your finger
Nosotros
down
aquí vamos a
on the
poder mandar
microphone
un video, una
and then
foto
you can
o
just
un audio
swipe up with your finger
desde
when you're
nuestra
done talking
mensajería de
and send
nuestro
what you
teléfono.
said. And it's
Esto
really
sí
great
dejaría a un
for
lado
video
WhatsApp
messaging as well.
y lo dejaría opacado con nuestras nuevas formas de mandar en mensajería de SMS.
Sends the message just like that. Super easy. And I can do the same thing with a video message or even with a selfie. So I'm going to dare a selfie here. Let's hold down the camera button. not my phone to my ear.
Hey Joss, we got the crisis contained back here. I'm good to go, so wrap it up whenever you're ready.
And that's that easy to listen to a message, and I can reply to it the same way.
Aquí cuando nos manden un audio en la SMS vas a poder mandarlo sin apretarlo y ponerlo en el oído y contestar el mensaje. Está muy padre.
Good ones. Now, that's a photo that I think has potential, but it's really quite dark and kind of washed out. But fortunately, we have these great smart editing controls that I can use to fix it up. So I'm going to bring up our levels, and you notice I have levels for light and color down there at the bottom. I'm going to tap on light, and I get this great smart light meter. Now I can just drag this across like this, and it lightens up the photo really nicely. So I can dial that in just the way I want. But what's happening under the hood is really amazing. You notice that to achieve the lightning effect, it brought brightness and contrast up, exposure and highlights down, and shadows up based on detailed image analysis of what would achieve that effect. Now I could go in and I could manually try to tweak those parameters. I have that level of control, but I don't need to because it does such a great job. Now I also have that control for color. So I can just drive up the color, for instance, bring out the sky and the skin tones. And now look at the difference of what we've been able to achieve before, after. It's really awesome.